Realize that it's a big issue. Hopefully everyone else can be here. My brother came from Bakersfield, an hour and a half away. I tell the story. I've been telling the story for over 2 years now. My brother was on the ground sleeping, escorted across the street by some security officers on May 8th, May 7th, going on May 8th. He was on the ground sleeping, audibly sleeping. First officer I believe that did the most damage is Jeffrey Kelly, canine officer, touched my brother, admitted he felt rigid muscles and released a dog on my brother. This dog was released twice onto my brother, David. Then my brother started waking up. Officers said he started resisting. More officers started swinging their batons after the canine was ineffective. More officers showed up, 9 officers altogether, 7 Kern County Sheriff's officers, 2 CHPs, that's 10 officers altogether, 19 minutes and 42 seconds. A district attorney says she did an investigation. She did no real investigation. She reviewed a sheriff's report. The sheriff's investigation only lasted 2 weeks. Once they realized there was drugs in my brother's system, they blamed it on drugs. My brother was beaten, bitten, slammed to the ground when he's in a hog-tie position. My brother was 260 pounds in a hog-tie position on the ground with grown men on top of him, kneeing him, slamming him, sucker punching him. The great thing about this is that it was on video, partial video. That video was confiscated by the Kern County Sheriff's Department and deleted. They'll tell you that there's no video on that. The power of video. Look what happened in Eric Garner on video. My brother was in a hog-tie position. A sock was placed over his face. A spit guard was placed over his face. Not because he was spitting, because the officer, Ryan Greer, who put it around his face, didn't want to get the stuff coming out of my brother's face on him. My brother lost his pulse after these 20 minutes of a beatdown. This is the Bakersfield beatdown. Last month, I sat in the 2 depositions regarding the death of my brother. 2 depositions, and I'm not a witness to the case. The last deposition I did lasted an hour, and it had to do with my Facebook posts. The defense attorneys in that case, they look at Facebook, they're watching Facebook, they want to know why you're posting this on Facebook. So if there's a problem, post it on Facebook. During the last part of this, no one knows this story except I'll tell you guys. The last part of my last deposition, I had the defense attorney for the first 3 officers show a picture of my brother's beaten face down, showed it to me and smiled at me. Behind camera he is, but I'm right in front of the camera. They think this is a game. So why do we stand? Why are we standing in front of you guys? 20 minutes, 9 officers, and none of these officers are held accountable. There's a civil trial happening in May 10, 2016. I guarantee you millions of dollars are going to be taken out of that. Millions of dollars. But where about these officers? So please, if anyone's walking by, come listen to this. People like my brother didn't deserve it. Rise up, stand up. It's getting bigger. We're getting badder. We're getting more aggressive. And you're going to see us October 24th. You want to see something? We'll come down. Come to Bakersfield, everybody. I also want to tell you a story about it. James De La Rosa got killed last year, November, in Bakersfield. He was killed. It's proven that an officer was playing with his body afterwards, playing around, tickling him. I come from a Bakersfield old school way. Look this up. Look Bakersfield. Look at Donnie Youngblood. Look at the district attorney, Lisa Green. Ask her, what is she doing? I've asked, and they've said nothing. Last a few months ago, I go up into the mayor of Bakersfield. Ask, what are you going to do about this problem? He said to me, I don't deal with this. And he walked away. So please, if you guys listen to these stories, come to these rallies, be in November 24th, October 24th, be there with us. Stand up, rise up, fight this shit.